Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What it do, brother? What it do? All right, you already know the Faison View podcast, episode 320. Episode 320, man. We back again. Hey, like, share, and subscribe. You already know, man. New listeners, old listeners. Let's get right to it, bro. All right, how you, bro?
I'm all right, man. It's hot, but that's a good thing.
Springtime now.
Yeah, I'm waiting for spring break. One more day.
Yeah, facts. We got one more day. For sure. We in the, we in the schools. For sure. All right, on the agenda today, man, let's get straight to it, man. DJ Envy.
And
all right.
somebody else.
And somebody else, man. All right, man, we're going to talk about the New York bias, but we're going to talk about Lil Wayne versus 50 versus. I don't think it should be a conversation here, but we're going to see and talk about it, all right, and go through the hit songs, all right, so to really evaluate who will win. All right, man. I want to bring this up for a more, because I don't even want to bring his name up, but I want to bring it up for really like in regards to trolling, internet trolls and things of that nature. So we're going to talk about the infamous person, all right? We're going to get jumped in LA Fitness in Florida, and we already know how that ended. All right? Which phone game had you glued to your phone back in the day, all right? We're going to go through the options, all right? And let's get to it. The draft, man. Let's get to it. The draft. I don't know who won the last draft, really. It was kind of almost a draw between us three. I had votes. You had votes. And Crystal had votes. So now let's get to it, man. Best music bands and groups of all time. Okay, that mean all genres. All right, and lastly, the infamous. I had to change it up. All right, I said, would you rather run 5 miles or would you rather swim 5 miles? I think that's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. Like, I don't shoot, no-brainer.
No-brainer for me.
Let's get right to it, bro. Come on now. DJ Envy, and then it was also somebody else, but we're still having a conversation. We since the last 3 years since Verzuz came out, it's always these conversations about who's gonna be who in the battle of really music, all right, and hits. So we talking about music and hits, and we talking about Lil Wayne. We talking about 50 Cent. That's the conversation that was brought up. Then DJ Envy, which New York bias, I feel like to me, and from Queens. Okay, and I understand that. And also, 50 Cent. Let's put it out there, bro. Has mega hits.
50 Cent is him.
And he is him. But I'm tired of it, bro. It's disrespectful to put him up against Wayne, bro. I'm talking about Wayne should be. Not even a conversation of top 5, top 4, top 3. Like I don't feel like a lot of people can match up with him, hit song wise, longevity wise, and we're gonna talk about it because I feel like in the conversation that they were saying, yes, I understand it is hit songs, and we're not saying the best rapper, but even with hit songs, Wayne has hit songs before 50's prime, during his prime, and after his prime, and then present day, Hugh. Yeah. We talking about longevity. We talking about you can't even do a versus with Wayne I feel like if you don't have at least 30 to 40 hits, cause this 20 hits is still I feel like that's still a short number for that.
30 songs that everyone knows.
Come on now, to match up with that, cause 50 got hits and we can go through the list, bro. We can go through the list, but. Speak to your piece
so
over here.
I have Wayne winning. These are two guys who are both top 10 favorite rappers of mine. Wayne is my 4th favorite of all time. But so being that I have Wayne, I just want to speak because I've seen a lot of 50 Cent slander, and I think this only happens when you talk about. It's easy to remember Wayne because Wayne still raps.
Okay.
It's hard. I've seen a lot of guys. People tend to forget who people were because they're no longer in rap space.
Correct.
They do
That's
it with
facts.
Ludacris. They do it with 50.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes Jay, because they're no longer rapping.
Right, like
so
actively.
sometimes you
Correct.
tend to forget. And so you're talking about two guys. Not many rappers can say that they were the guy during any era in hip hop.
Correct.
These are two guys who can say that. Legitimately can say that.
For sure.
50 Cent is one of those guys. A lot of people don't remember that, and today will have you thinking that 50 Cent only has one album, and it's like, there's mixtape 50,
for sure.
There's compilation 50,
for sure.
G Unit.
He has a real, real catalog.
He did a world tour in Europe last year. So I think with a guy like Wayne, Wayne has too many big records. He's got too many big records. Against any other person, I think, like, for me,
Right,
50 Cent could play What Up Gangsta 20 times.
Yeah.
I would declare him the winner.
Facts.
He could play Many Man 20 times in a row.
Correct.
I don't care who you are.
But you dealing with Wayne.
Wins.
You dealing with Wayne, bro. You dealing with people that should be mentioned with Kanye, Jay-Z, and Drake.
And I get
like,
it. People
we
think,
talking about
after what
hit
Diddy
wise,
done
bro.
twice.
Stop.
Versus is more strategic, and 50 Cent is a master
Stop.
strategist. I get that, but again, Lil
Correct.
Wayne just has too
And
many big records that even your best strategy.
Right, I'm about to say it don't even match.
Because like, you can play go to best haymaker, and then he just
you go to classic Wayne, you can go to mixtape Wayne, you can go to album Wayne. Like it's different. It's different levels to it too. You talking about the greatest mixtapes ever. You have the greatest mixtape artists ever. You have literally two of the most critically acclaimed hip hop albums ever with Carter 2, Carter 3, and the Carter series. So you have a lot to pull from, and that's not even mentioning singles, features, and all the things that he hasn't.
And it's like, trust me, like we over here understand who 50 Cent is, like, cause it's not just his catalog. 50 Cent is one of the greatest songwriters of all time. You may have guys who rap better than him, but it's like his songwriting ability is unmatched. He's written hit records for like this. Like the reason why like G Unit was where they were wasn't just because, you know, they were all good. Yeah, they were all good, but they were where they were because 50 was really good at what he was doing.
For sure.
He understood the business. He knew how to pick beats.
For sure.
He knew how to write hooks. He had his guys in
and it's
great
messed up
positions.
because 50 one of my favorite artists too.
Yeah,
but
you have to think like, so
it just who is going against.
This doesn't work.
Swiss
Beats said
and I
this
think
doesn't
and I think a matchup between 50 and T.I. is a better look, or 50, or I say 50 Busta Rhymes or Rick Ross. I just feel like certain
that
like
would never happen.
of course, but I feel like 50 and T.I. really like that. That music.
I like 50 and Busta because I feel like Busta's one of those guys who people forget just how successful and how impactful he was.
For sure.
50.
Nah,
I think
he
that.
is.
I think these
Busta Rhymes is legendary.
These are two guys who you will be reminded of. Like, oh snap, I forgot about this song.
Right.
Oh, this song. Oh man, I remember this.
Right.
Like, I think those are perfect examples.
So let's let me go through this. All right. And I'm gonna go over Wayne hit songs, and I'm gonna do it 50 Cent hit songs. So I'm gonna go through. I should go one by one, right? And like basically say the song. Just list it all the way through.
Yeah, just list it all.
All right. So Wayne hit songs. All right. I made a list of 20. It's hard to do, but I did it. Yeah. All right. Hustling Music.
20?
Yes.
Why does it look longer than 50s?
You said what?
Why does it look longer than 50s?
No, it's not. Look.
Oh, but you got the slash.
Yeah, I had the slash because it was either or. All right, Wayne hit songs versus 50 hit songs. All right, so I'm gonna do Wayne's first. Hustling Music, Milli, Money on My Mind, Sky's the Limit, The Mobb, Leather So Soft, or we was debating Stuntin' Like My Daddy. All right, The Block Is Hot, Fireman, 3P, Duffle Bag Boy, Go DJ, Let the Beat Build, I'm Single, Mrs. Officer, Cannon, I'm Me/Miss Me with Drake. I Can't Feel My Face, We Taking Over, Lollipop, Best Rapper Alive, Swag Surfing, Mr. Carter.
Yeah. And even then, I still think there are some songs that could be.
It's a lot. It's a lot of songs.
That's how you know Wayne.
It's too many. That's why, and that's just media list. That's not like my all-time favorite. I'm talking about just hit songs. I can have so much more.
There's some things I would take out here.
But all right, so for
50 got the list. What Up Gangsta? That's
speak for itself.
Many Man. Come on, man. That's 50 got to In the Club.
In the Club. PIMP. 21.
Probably the remix.
21 Questions.
Wanksta, Candy Shop, Best Friend, Lil Bit, Window Shopper, Big Rich Town, Power.
Yep. I Get Money.
I Get Money. Love I Get Money. I Whip Your Head. Baby by Me. Yeah. Hustler's Ambition. Sure.
Disco Inferno. I got some good ones in there.
How to Rob.
And Outta Control remix.
Yeah, I definitely would have had some more G Unit.
Right.
And definitely would have added some.
And my thing is, and that's why and that's why I say it's hard, because I didn't even add anything Cash Money to Wayne Jones. I didn't even really add a lot of Young Money. I didn't add the singles. We can go to so many. Like Wayne got too many songs, bro.
Lil Wayne is a long day.
Too many songs, bro.
That's a long day. Trying to mess with Lil Wayne, for sure.
It's too much of a catalog, bro.
Facts.
Like it's I don't know. There's nothing you can do with that, bro. Cause it's so many songs that we missed out. But I know 50 Cent has for sure 15. But it's just levels to it.
Cause I think if you were to do this, you'd have to limit it to 20. That's what makes it more difficult. Cause now, as the artist, now I have to pick which 20.
Correct.
You see what I'm saying?
Correct.
But somebody like Wayne, I think that makes it more difficult to go up against a guy like 50. Not to say he still wouldn't win.
That's true.
But it makes it more difficult in his book. Because now I have to pick 20 out of all of this heat. And I have to think about the songs that he's going to play.
Correct.
So 50 has to think, okay, he has 20. I got this. He'll play that. I think that's what I like about verses. Now, if you put Wayne up against Drake and you say we're going for 30, then you can play whatever you want.
Play whatever.
They did that tour. That tour was fire. I remember that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
That was crazy because Wayne said this nigga just played a hook. Man, what's this?
Yeah, and then drop that duffel bag, boy.
No, it wasn't even that. It was Make It Rain.
Oh yeah. What? Man, and I ain't even say Make It Rain, bro. I ain't even say Make It Rain.
Remix.
It's so much, bro. It's so many. I ain't say pop bottles. I ain't say How to Love It. I ain't say 6 for 7 for. I ain't say so many things, bro. Yeah, it's too many. It's too many, bro. Then Blunt blowing out Megamind. It's a lot. It's too many, bro. He got Jones though. He got Jones though.
Just with G-Unit alone.
He got Jones. So
yeah, I'm sorry, New York. I love 52, and I
got Wayne, bro.
There's a lot of slander, but
come on now.
Objectively, if we're being honest,
come on, it's a conversation, but nah.
Weezy is him.
It is what it is, for sure.
He's him, Michael Carter Jr.
And this next segment, boy. Sadly, we got to go to this next segment. All right, all right. Jumped and injured in LA Fitness in Florida. All right. Tekashi, whatever how you even say his name, it's 6ix9ine, was caught lacking, and when it hit the internet, bro, I was surprised by the response, to be honest. But first, I'm gonna just address the fact that, what you expect to happen? You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying it like that, but I'm just saying certain karma is real, and I'm not even just talking about alluding to the snitching portion. I'm talking about how you move, how you talk, how you you know what I'm saying, how you basically try to be the antagonist in every situation, and like, and this is a prime example where the internet trolls need to be checked. Because these things can happen. These things can happen in real life in real time. But it's like it's too much, bro. And the thing that blew me about it, bro, was just the instant response of like feeling some remorse for him. He did this to himself at the end of the day. Yeah,
I don't condone.
Yeah, I don't. We don't.
I didn't laugh.
And my thing is, I'm not condoning, but I'm not surprised, bro.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Like if it happened, it was to happen. You moving around in a certain way. No matter if you disagree with this man or not.
Snitching aside, when I saw the video, snitching aside, you working out on a Montclair coat, you deserve to be beat up. But what are you doing? Why are you working out on a Montclair coat?
Talk about it.
I was like, what? You deserve to be beat up for that.
Talk about it.
Bro, they beat that man up after the Stairmaster.
Yeah,
he had no, and you know his HP was on 15.
And guess what blew me? People over here to sit here and talk about, oh, so y'all beat him, but y'all didn't say anything to George Zimmerman. Like, what?
You gotta stop bringing that up.
Yeah, like what? Like what? And it wasn't even us.
Yeah.
It was his people.
Yeah. It wasn't. Yeah. You gotta stop bringing that up.
Like what? What are you talking about? It was no African American in that video. Like, why are we bringing that up?
And for all we know, it wasn't even like based off the snitching thing. For all we know, he had beef with those guys from someplace else. We don't even know what happened.
We don't really know and have insight on none of this stuff.
But yeah, I know. I'm like, brother, there wasn't no African Americans that beat him up. It was.
Like, I mean, but I'm just saying, like, it's so crazy how in certain situations you pick and choose, and he has like a certain type of people out there that are chosen a certain type of fandom on his side. But also, it's just not even logical, bro. Like, you sitting here saying something about another man that happened years ago, and whatever's gonna happen to him is gonna happen to him. You feel me? But y'all just bringing him up just on the regards to his situation for no reason. He got beat up because guess what? He was trolling. Yeah, he was antagonizing, and they wanted to do that. I mean, it's simple as that. We can't control what happened to him. But also, I just don't. It's just like I only say something about it because it's just like it's more so like a really talking about the certain trolls and the things on the internet. And I'm not saying pay attention to certain things. You're just saying watch how you speak and keep that same energy and keep that same energy when it's in person. Yeah, but the thing about him, and that's not saying it's any different than 6ix9ine, but he truly speaks his mind, but it's not for a bad purpose. That's what I will say. And also he could say some things that may offend people. I'm not saying that, but I'm also saying that most of his message is not wrong. It has some purpose to it. But with this guy, we talking about, it's been nothing but negative stuff. You feel me? Like nothing but negative attention. But it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
the internet can't protect you forever.
For real, that's just what it is. I mean,
somebody's gonna. 50. As a matter of fact, 50 spoke on this. 50 Cent spoke on it. He said, "Yo, man, you have to know how to move because there's always somebody with the same energy. The same way you feel like."
Facts, he did say
whatever
that.
To protect your chain. There's somebody out there like you with the same energy that wants to take it.
Correct.
Like there's another you out there.
Real talk.
There's somebody out there that's willing to like to go there and do that, regardless of the consequences.
That's real talk.
They're willing to slide. There is somebody out there.
No, that's prime examples of that.
And they're sliding. Like so.
Yeah, that's real talk.
Yeah, sometimes we don't think that. Sometimes we just think
this is real life.
We just so sure. Like
it's real life.
There's somebody
for
out
sure.
there with the energy. They exist.
Ain't nobody immortal. Yeah. Let that be known. So let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. On to a lighter note. Which phone game had you glued to your phone back in the day? Here are the options. All right, Snake, Fruit Ninja, Candy Crush, Angry Birds, or Temple Run.
Temple
Bruh,
Run.
it's quick.
Temple Run.
Temple Run was that game, bro.
They still play Temple Run and Dave & Buster's.
Temple Run was that game. The closest one next to it for me was it was probably Angry Birds. I played Angry Birds, like it wasn't like that though. Like and no offense, I feel like Candy Crush is like I've always seen just an older audience, a more mature audience on Candy Crush. That's what I'm just saying that, like in that sense. I'm not saying that it's not. Fruit Ninja used to be tough. Yeah. Snake Game really remind me of the old phones, like when you used to have like the Nokias. You used to have because that was an old game where you had to like not hit the wall or something like.
My kids play that.
Yeah, like that jump.
On mathgames.com.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, that jump. That's a throwback. But Temple Run, bro.
Temple Run was unmatched.
Nah, bro. Temple Run, it was a thing in school when you was trying to get the best score in Temple Run, bro.
And it was low key scary. It's like if you hit one thing,
facts.
You see that thing behind you, you running for your life. Like you're literally running for your life.
Nah, that Temple Run.
And it felt like it was like nonstop. Like you felt like you was never getting out of there. Like
facts. And yeah, it was not.
Danger.
And it's crazy. Does the game even? Do you ever get to it?
Ends.
Right.
It just gets faster and faster.
Yeah, I was about to say that's not even a game you can even beat levels to. That joint was just tough. That's a tough game right there, bro. That's tough.
Temple Run I didn't really play anything else.
Y'all let us know. I know a lot of.
Temple Run was like
I know a lot of parents. I know a lot of people gonna say Candy Crush. I know that for sure. I know a lot of people gonna say Angry Birds. Fine for the most part, but Temple Run. I got my money on Temple Run.
Angry Birds had a nice little.
It had a run, but I got my brand on Temple Run. Nah, for sure. I remember that. That was actually a good game. Good game. All right, let's get right to it, man. Best music groups and bands of all time. All right, the best of the best. Let's get right to it, man. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right. All right, I messed up on that. My bad, y'all. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, you got it. Go ahead. You.
Number one all time.
This for you. Yep.
I go with the Jackson 5.
He had to. He know.
They were there.
He know. I'ma go with. Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Ooh.
What's up?
What it do? I gotta have my rap guys on there. Give me Outkast. Greatest duo ever.
Outkast. Yeah. Let's see. Because I put a little list up there so you get an idea what I was talking about.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go with, for real, This is gonna be a throwback, but I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna go with. Ooh, this tough. New Edition.
Okay. Who we going? Third pick. Give me Linkin Park. Linkin Park forever, man.
Okay, Linkin Park. That's a sleeper. That's a sleeper.
I spelled it wrong, but oh well. Linkin Park forever. Rest in peace to Chester. Rest in peace to Chester.
Let me go with. I'm gonna go with somebody new at school. NWA.
Ooh.
NWA. Let's see.
All right, fourth pick.
I think I got it.
Fourth pick. Give me Jagged Edge.
That's a good one.
I ain't had no R&B on here.
Oh, if you put in R&B, I gotta go Jodeci. I gotta go Jodeci.
All right.
Gotta go Jodeci.
Let me see. Groups. So, give me Wu-Tang. My last pick. So.
That was def gonna be mine on everything. That's a tough one.
I like my list. I think I've covered all genres.
That's a tough one. I ain't gonna lie. I forgot. What was what's Lauryn Hill's group?
The Fugees?
No, I ain't gonna say the Fugees. Cause I had a good one, the last one, but I ain't gonna say the Fugees. Man. Let's see. I'm gonna go Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Bone Thugs and Harmony. You got a great list.
I have a great list. I like my list.
But I ain't gonna lie, I like my list too. I got some sleepers on this Jones. Not even sleepers.
You have the greatest band of all time.
All right, Earth, Wind and Fire, New Edition, NWA, Jodeci, Bone Thugs and Harmony.
I got Jackson 5, Outkast, Linkin Park, Jagged Edge, and Wu-Tang. The fact that neither one of us has the Beatles lets you know we know our audience.
Yeah, for sure. Cause I ain't gonna hold you. I was gonna put the Beatles in there. Honestly, my honorable mentions was probably the Isley Brothers and the Beatles. Like Isley Brothers, bro. I really had to really like understand their greatness, bro.
Freaking the OJs.
Ron Isley and Ernie is crazy.
I almost had the OJs on there.
The OJs, that's a good one, bro. Yeah. Like I put the Temptations right here. I put Gladys Knight and the Pimps. I put Rolling Stones.
Let you know our audience.
Yeah,
like,
but
yes, we understand
for sure. That's what I'm saying. Really, like we not gonna fake who we listen to.
Yeah.
So like, I definitely listen to Earth, Wind and Fire, New Edition, NWA, Jodeci, Bone Thug and Harmony. Yeah, I feel like I got a solid list. Linkin Park is a sleeper. I like that one.
Rest in peace to Chester, man. Linkin Park.
Jagged Edge. Those. I feel like the top two is where we're gonna really have, but I think that last three, those some good last three. So I don't know where this one going. So y'all vote. Y'all let us know.
Please vote.
Team Lee, Team Hugh. All right. Best groups and bands draft. All right. Lastly, man, I don't have it written down, but the infamous. All right, infamous. Would you rather? All right. Would you rather run 5 miles or swim 5 miles?
Run.
You said run?
Yes.
Run 5 miles?
Yes. I would much rather run 5 miles.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Swimming, people don't understand.
Yes.
Swimming is a different type of sport.
Yes, it's a different level of game.
Different level of, like, honestly, just strength in general and endurance. My goodness, bro. Stamina.
Not only that, if I get tired running the 5 miles, I don't drown in the process. I literally can just, if I'm running, I can just
that don't mean that you gotta drown. You could stop.
If you get tired swimming, like, that could be the end of you.
Yeah, nah, for real. Nah, you not lying. You're not lying.
Whatever, like that could be over for you. Like,
I might say running because at the end of the day, you can slow your pace down in running.
I'm saying,
you can't really
5 miles.
You can't really slow down your pace with swimming. Like in regards to like you actually, it's not like a jog. You can't do anything other than just swim or not. And then like you said, it takes so much endurance and stamina to swim. Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
you're right.
Even if you're in like a pool, you can.
Because I love swimming. I was like in my mind, I was like I think I might choose to swim, but nah, I don't. Like when I really start thinking about it, you're right.
Bro, I was watching the Olympics.
That's tiring.
Laps back and forth. I was like, bro, how did they?
That's tiring.
I'm like, what? I'm like you have that's a different level of like endurance training.
Correct.
Like, you really want to be in the most cardiovascular shape ever.
For sure. I'm like, bro.
I promise you.
That goddamn swimming, bro.
Like I feel like every boxer should swim. They probably
they do. They do like certain training because look, I think that's the most powerful thing in the world, bro. Is water. For sure, if not one of the most.
Yeah, for sure.
Cause swimming, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking running 5 miles.
I'll take running 5 miles for 100, please.
Yes, easily.
Dang. I ain't think about it, bro. Yeah. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. I've done a couple laps in swimming and couldn't even breathe after.
I would die if I tried swimming right now.
They said
more than one lap.
5 miles. Can you really like swim? I'm talking about in a like, say if it was like an Olympic style pool and you had to swim, you could swim.
I can get down.
Yeah, nah.
For sure. I don't think I have the endurance to get back. I could definitely swim down though.
Yeah,
I don't have
bro.
the endurance to get back.
How you think that's not a mile?
Down?
No, I'm just saying down and back. What is that?
It's not a mile.
It's not a mile.
Depending on how long the pool is. I don't know. But yeah, I can tread water. I cannot die. But I'm not I'm not a professional to the point where like I swim with like my head.
I think I'm a professional, but they ain't gonna work.
My technique ain't all that, but I get from point A to point B.
It ain't gonna work.
I can survive. I'm comfortable in the water. If you over 25 and don't know how to swim, you need to grow up. I'm sorry.
Nah, bro, you got people that don't even know how to ride bikes out here for sure.
You need to grow up. I'm sorry.
For sure.
If I was your all I have to do is push you in the water and I could kill you.
Yeah, it was real life. Some people just been in different environments their whole life.
Man, you gotta get up. You gotta get once you get a certain.
That's real talk, though.
Go learn to swim.
Nah, that's facts. You need those like essentials in life that you need to learn, like ride a bike, learn how to swim. It's certain things, you should learn how to do because you never know. Like you said, you could be in a dire situation, and it's dependent on that for sure. Because I always say, bro, when I see a movie, and of course it's a movie, but I'm talking about like if something was to happen when you on a boat or whatever the case is, like. You don't know what can happen when you get in there. At least you know you're not going to die on instant just drown. You can hold yourself up in a dire situation, boy. Cause I feel that one. I feel that one. But you already know, man. Another amazing episode of the Faison View podcast, man. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern time. All right, we waiting on Unc next week. We not playing. All right, we want to have this conversation. We got a special Would You Rather. All right, I don't know why either. So all right, so I'm ready to talk about that. But you already know, man. Much love. One.
Peace.
Yes, sir.